Jessica Frost Ballas here with a video for Hero Arts. Today I'm sharing how to use the Secret Garden Fancy Die with some vibrant ink blending and a little layering, so let's get started. The Secret Garden Fancy Die is a large A2 size die that will cover your panel with an all-over pattern. Or you can use the guide to cut out the middle section, which can be used on its own. And I'm using Hero Hues inks in Dandelion, Butterbar, Papaya, Pale Tomato, Azalea, and Raspberry Jam, along with blending brushes for my ink blending today. I chose to just use the fancy die as a large border and die cut it from Hero Hues Dove White cardstock. I placed the die cut panel on a piece of scrap paper and gently blend my inks across the die using blending brushes. I generally keep one color to each flower, but there's definitely some overlap, and that's totally fine with me. Because the die has lots of little detailed areas, I use a light hand but a lot of coverage to get a deep saturated blend. I don't want to press too hard and accidentally tear the cardstock, so just repeating the blending helps to deepen the color. After using Dandelion ink, I add Butterbar and Papaya to add a little shading and deepen the colors. Then I do the same with Pale Tomato, Azalea, and Raspberry Jam. I go back and forth between the colors until I have a smooth blend and my entire panel is covered. I'm using 3 brushes here, one for my yellows, one for my orange, and one for my pinky reds. I just blend off excess ink on my scrap paper before changing colors. Here you can see my completed ink blending. I just love the vibrancy of those colors. I also die cut the Secret Garden Fancy Die from pitch black cardstock and layer them together. I like how you can still see the details of the black cardstock, but it doesn't overpower the ink blended piece. Next, I take an A2 panel of Dove White cardstock and blend the same colors onto the panel randomly. This time I use a softer hand so that the finish isn't quite as vibrant. I go back and forth between colors until my entire panel is covered. Once I'm done blending, I place the panel in my splatter box and spritz it a few times with Hero Arts White Iridescent Shimmer Spray. I repeat the process with the die-cut blended panel. Then I set both panels aside to dry. While they're drying, I use embossing and watermark ink to stamp my sentiment from Happy Thanks Stampin' Cut onto pitch black cardstock. I heat emboss it with white embossing powder before trimming it down to a thin label. I also die cut the Happy with black glitter cardstock from the Glitter Paper Basics set. I use liquid precision glue to adhere the black die cut panel to my full ink blended panel. Then I repeat the process with my ink blended die cut panel, rotating and adhering it. To finish the card, I used foam mounting tape to add my sentiment to the card and give it a little dimension. And that's it! You can find more information on the products I used in the YouTube description below or over on the Hero Arts blog. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the Hero Arts channel for lots of crafty inspiration. Until next time, have an amazing day and happy crafting. Bye!